Hello and welcome back to CT's Corner. That's me, CT Shackleford. Welcome back to the revolution. Welcome back to the discussion. This week's discussion is a little different than what I normally talk about. This week is going to be really all about me and my process, my journey to writing my book and having my book published. So I'm going to call it my book journey. I think I showed you last week, this is my book. It will officially be available October 25th. I always knew I wanted to write a book. I always knew. Long time. Since the beginning of time. And I always thought I wanted to write a fiction novel. And I still do. I still will. But we all have a story. We all have something to say. And I said it. I didn't quite know. When I started writing the book, people ask me all the time, how long did it take me to write the book? It really didn't take me that long to write it, but if I were to compartmentalize it, I'll say it took 4 years. But 2 of those years actual writing, 2 years just kind of looking at the computer. Because I still had life to do. I had children, a husband, a job. So I wrote a book, and I decided to be honest, and it's a book about my life, but it's not a book about my life for you to read about my life. It's a book about personal growth. The things that I know that have shaped me, how I became who I became. And so I took the gloves off, or should I say I put them on. And I was really open. I'm really grateful. I self-published in the beginning. That was 3 years ago. And it required a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of effort, a lot of mistakes that I learned. I learned so much during that whole process. But a year ago, no, actually, well, let me just say this. A year ago, it was October 31st, Halloween morning. It was a Sunday morning. I turned my phone on to check my email, and I got an email. And it said, Zane, my publisher, and I have read your book and want to republish you under our imprint. And I was like, what the? I hit my husband. He woke up. We both just kind of stared at the wall. What? Took me 3 weeks to finally talk to the lady who sent me the email because I thought I was being punked. And even after I talked to her, I still thought I was being punked. Even when I got the contract, I thought I was being punked. It still didn't quite feel real to me. And I didn't even really know how it happened. But as it happened, I was reading a magazine, a woman's magazine. And I saw an article about Zane. If anybody knows who Zane is, she's a writer. She writes a lot of erotic novels. And she also had a show on Cinemax called Zane's Sex Chronicles. And I saw that she had a publishing company with Simon & Schuster. So I said, I'll send her a book. No press kit. I just sent the old, this is my old book. I showed y'all last week. Here it is again. This was the old book, Can We Talk? And I sent this book with a cover letter, and I signed it, and I forgot all about it. And if it weren't for the fact that I keep notes for myself of when I do things, not necessarily, or when I think about doing stuff, not necessarily the day that I do them. And I wrote 9/9/2010, send book to Zane. So I don't know, somewhere up in there I sent a book, and it took a whole year to get correspondence back about the fact that they received it. Now, they could have received the book, they could have threw it away, but she read it and she loved it. And I am very humbled. I'm very proud. I have no words to describe how excited I am that this has happened for me. And this has been a long journey, and the journey has not ended. It is just beginning. This for me is just significant of anything can happen. I don't even know how to put it into words. I'm just so grateful. Can you believe that? Okay, this is a shameless plug. I am very happy, and I have decided tonight that I should be happy. I'm going to wallow in it, and I'm going to be happy about it. I won't hide behind it. It's very tough finding yourself in this position because you try very hard just to be humble. And I am humble, but I'm happy too. and I want to shout it to the world. And I appreciate everybody always looking at my YouTube. So I'll be back again, talk about other stuff, but tonight it's all about me. Okay, anyway. So, as I always say, I didn't really talk about anything but me, but so y'all, anyway. It's not what happens to us that determines who we become. It is what we allow ourselves to become. So don't forget to check out my website. Check out updates, ctscorner.com. Find me on Facebook and like me. Ding. CT's Corner. And until next time, have a great week. Take care. Bye, everybody.